Hello my wildlings and welcome back to Turnabout for All. In the last episode I made Jack Savage angry, which made me very happy. And in this episode I intend to keep doing this. Oh, his rage, it fuels me. Their argument cannot be held as a basis for the murder. Oh, and there was the whole thing where we proved what the argument was. And stuff. You saw the last episode. Or maybe you didn't. Maybe you've just joined now. In which case, I suggest watching the earlier episodes, because there's a lot of story here that's sort of backed up. There's a playlist. It's in my playlists on my channel. I could link it, but that's effort, and I'm lazy. Up to a point. Up to a point. I try not to be too lazy, obviously, but everyone has their moments. But yeah, it's not going to be in the description. The link to the thing is in my channel. Just click playlists. It'll be one of the most recently updated. Unless you're watching this like years in the future, in which case, with any luck, there's a lot of other playlists there. Just search for the one that says like Zootopia, Phoenix Wright stuff. Something along those lines. It's fine. Anyway, moving on. The defense has a point. No officer likes a criminal, but they don't go out killing them with poison. No, they prefer to choke them to death with the baton. Okay. Phrasing, Christopher. Phrasing. God. Ugh. Moving swiftly on. It would be like if I did that with a defendant in a trial. I don't know, your beard is looking extra lustrous today. Why, thank you. He just strokes it and blood just sort of squeezes out like a sponge. Oh god. Ugh. So that's why he wears a red tie. Or the defense when they interrupt my verdict all the time. Lucky for you that the judge would never do that. He strokes his beard again as it squelches. Ugh. You hear a light scream from inside it. Yeah, I'm not so sure. I hope so. The judge is correct, of course. My client would dislike the victim given the circumstances. But for it to be motive for murder is extremely unlikely. That's it. That's it, Nick. Play up to the judge. Stroke his ego. Avoid stroking the beard. Most people don't come back from that. And they never come back the same. And yet we have to have a victim. We have to have a victim. You're right. Savage, stroke, ambulance. Sorry. I'll say it again. We only have the defendant's word to go on. But their history is well documented. You do have the case files, I'm sure. It's extremely logical and natural for them to argue about such a thing. I must agree with the defense. It is like my brother when he stole my toys as a child. He thought stealing my toys would make his beard more lustrous. But I just found bigger toys to fit into my beard. And soon my beard consumed his. And now he is ostracized from our family, as all those without facial hair are. Anyway, and so my desire to be a judge was born. Well, I now know a thing I didn't before. I swear he makes half of this up as he goes along. Now I'm not sure if you're talking to the judge or me, because I absolutely do. Probably more than half, actually. But along with all that, Mr. Savage, my client is our only source, so without anything to contradict or disprove her claim, oh god, here we go, we have to take it as a fact. Well, that can be ascertained without evidence, can be dismissed without evidence, but in a court of law I suppose that's slightly different. Plus, law in these courts is weird. Way to go, Phoenix! We might be pulling this back from the brink. Yeah, we might. Score 1 for... Oh, don't say that out loud. Oh. No, you're just setting yourself up for him to knock you down, man. Objection! Oh, here it comes.
I'll concede that what the defense claims is a strong possibility. But so what?
So... what?
Perhaps the argument is unrelated. But it does nothing to change why she could have done it.
It doesn't? I don't follow.
The defendant poisoned Doug Ramses because he sold her out to us. And even if that argument is unrelated, the motive remains unchanged.
The prosecution is correct. The defense may have cleared up a potential misconception, but it changes little to nothing at all.
Maybe we spoke too soon. Yeah, I mean, you had the whole cocky chest up pose as you were saying, score one to us. That's always a sign that you're about to be knocked down. Ugh. Well, not you, Judy. I mean Nick. But not that Nick. Not your boyfriend, Nick. I mean Phoenix. Just never mind.
And with the defense's explanation, there is no need to continue this examination.
Even with the topic of the argument revealed, we need to continue. Clawhauser isn't providing another view just on the argument, but on the poisoning itself.
While the mystery of the argument is solved, it's true more could be learned about the event itself.
Nice save. Oh, by the skin of my teeth. Let's hope we can learn something new from this.
It's pointless, but if you'd so insist.
Oh, come on, Clawhauser, give me the goods. I was in the detention centre to visit Judy, though I found out she was about to be questioned. So Doug was being returned to his cell and being swapped out for Judy, correct? That's right. It meant I had to wait a while. So I decided to stick near the questioning room while she was in there. And did anything happen while you were waiting? Yes, actually. When I passed by the room, I heard muffled shouts coming from inside. So you heard muffled shouting? Are you certain? Yes, completely. And it was definitely Judy's voice coming from inside. As for what I heard, I couldn't hear what they were actually saying. Just gotta make a quick new save, just in case. I need to go back. You didn't hear them? Not a word? Oh, it's not like I'd put my ear up to the door to try and eavesdrop. That'd be just rude. You're an officer. Why do I suspect he did just that? Well, he is a police officer. You'd expect he'd be, nosing about a bit. Especially in a case like this. It's important. You already showed the court what the argument was about, so why does it matter? As I said, this is all just a blatant waste of the court's time. Hey, I'm not finished yet. How unfortunate for the rest of us. Continue, witness. A guard then came to collect Doug Ramses and take him back to his cell. So that's when the argument came to an abrupt end. That's right, just like that. I was wondering what took them so long.
A witness?
At the time I was wondering why it took them so long to end the argument. After all, it's standard procedure to have a guard inside the questioning room with them. Yes, that is right. There was meant to be a guard inside with them. Witness, please add that to your testimony. There's always a guard inside the questioning room with the detainees. Okay, that's pretty useful, I think. I hope. Let's have a quick look at the evidence. Camera footage shows Judy and Doug alone in the questioning room. Yeah, it's that one. I kind of want to press it in case there's any interesting bits that pop up, but it's probably just going to be, are you sure about that? Yes, I am. Why are you questioning him more? Stop badgering the witness. No, I just need to know that he's sure, because I have evidence. Oh, okay, well, you do that then. You know what I mean, it happens. And it's a standard procedure. Well, we can't have them causing trouble in there, can we? But they were arguing for so long. Why didn't they stop it?
It's of little relevance.
Continue, witness. After that, I waited until Judy was finished and made sure she was all right. Well, I suppose this is the important part, and I'll be sure to present some evidence that contradicts this statement in the next episode. And I'll see you all then. Goodbye, good night, and good luck.